Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of October, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Pisces, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated because your girl loves coffee, Pisces. Alrighty, there you are in your power as the main energy for your reading this month, the moon. This is beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Cups. There's definitely love here. There's definitely love showing up here for you. And you are also feeling very empowered, very powerful this month. So overall, it seems like there's a lot of good energies. I would say the only difficult energy that you may have experienced is in the recent past. But it seems like that's over now. So in the recent past, you get the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Sun. There's an internal conflict happening here for you because you may not 100% trust this person or this connection. Now, I don't feel like they've necessarily given you a reason not to trust them. This to me is showing up more so as like my own internal, we'll call it trust issues, or my own internal lack of trust, not necessarily something that they did to elicit this lack of trust. So you may be bringing in some trust issues or lack of trust from past relationships and putting it onto this connection. Only temporarily though, because this is in your recent past. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Three of Cups. You're offering your cup of love here to this person. You're literally extending your hand out. You're like, here, this is my cup of love. Take it. And you really do love spending a lot of time with this person. Every time you guys are together, every time you guys spend time physically with each other, it's just amazing and it's fun and it's just emotionally fulfilling to you. You are also, though, trying to kind of keep a level head, and you're trying to show me like, okay, yes, this all feels great. Yes, love is amazing, but I also want to make sure that I'm being logical, I'm being practical, and I'm not kind of getting like swept up with my emotions. Again, this is not the most powerful energy. You are kind of getting swept up in the feelings, but these are beautiful feelings. So obviously, like, why wouldn't you? For some of you, this may also be a reconciliation with somebody from your past. Just keep that in mind. In the near future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. This connection is very, very beautiful because what's showing up in the near future is you are able to maintain your sense of autonomy, your sense of self, your sense of who you are, while also being in this connection and being like, yeah, this can go the distance. This connection can be very successful long term. I can see this connection growing. I can see us being together for a very, very long time. There's also a lot of passion here, and I do see that, especially showing up in the near future. So regardless of whether this is somebody new, whether this is a reconciliation, it seems like the difficult energies are in the recent past. Like you're kind of at the tail end of them or you're already past them. So let's see, let's clarify the moon, which is the main energy for your reading this month. Moon is clarified by the Justice, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, all the emotional pain, all the emotional baggage, all the heartbreak that you may have been carrying, whether it's from past relationships or this specific past relationship, or this history you have with this person, that's getting fixed. It's getting resolved. Divine balance is being restored here for you internally. And you're showing me, yeah, I know that. I can feel that. I can see that on an intuitive level. So it's not like I'm telling you this right now and you're completely shocked. You're very much aware, like the universe is coming in and balancing everything out for you and being like, okay, Pisces, you got this. This is your month. I love this. This is going to be a really positive reading. Kind of boring because obviously positive is not boring, but you know, it's just all like, yay, everything's working out for Pisces. So that's basically what I should sum this reading up as. But let's see. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, which you get again in the near future, and the Five of Wands, which you get immediately after this in the recent past. There's a coming around again. This person, this connection, it's like a passionate new beginning for you, right? You guys are kind of starting over or starting fresh. And I do see you and this person kind of coming together and working with each other, trying to build a very solid foundation here. And I don't mean working like you actually work together. I mean like you're both coming together, you put a brick, they put a brick, trying to really kind of test the waters and see if you guys can build moving forward. But you're showing me, I don't trust this person. I don't trust this connection, right? And that's causing a lot of internal turmoil for you here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the recent past. Five of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Sun, and you get the Sun immediately after this. When I see so many repetitive cards, it's literally the universe letting me know that we're continuing the energy, and it really, really meant what it said. This internal conflict that's happening for you in the recent past is coming from a place of this person walked away, right? This person walked away, and that was difficult for me. That was very, very hard for me to deal with. And now they're coming back around, and it makes me very, very happy that they're coming back around. It makes me very, very happy that, like, you know, they've kind of circled back and they're like, hey, Pisces, you're the person that I want. But you're also showing me, like, they still walked away. And that is weighing heavy on me. Like, I can't really let go of that quite yet. And that's really what's causing this internal conflict for you. And it is causing you a lot of stress because on the one hand, you're like, yay, my person's back. On the other hand, you're like, well, they walked away to begin with. Why am I supposed to be the one to forgive them now? But you do want this, right? I can see that you want this. Like, you're at least intrigued by this. Excuse me. So I understand why you're conflicted here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Sun in the recent past. Sun is clarified by the Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, which you get again in the near future, and the Emperor. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. Yeah. Again, when they walked away, you kind of emotionally detached, you emotionally disconnected, but you didn't completely give up on the idea of, like, this could be my person, we could have a relationship together, we could build a future together, right? So just because they walked away and that kind of sucked, it doesn't mean that like all the happiness and all the good thoughts and all the potential that you saw with them has also gone away. However, now that they're coming back here in the recent past, you're kind of like, well, this is great, this is nice, I understand, like, I know what I see, I know what I want with this person, but I'm not 100% jumping in with both feet because I don't trust them, right? They walked away at some point. Who says they're not going to walk away again? And that's what I do see here. You're kind of maintaining a little bit of a cold front. You're kind of like, okay, you know, I'm still the one in control here. Just because you came back doesn't mean I have to accept you back, type of thing. This is in the recent past. So let's dive into the current situation where I see kind of like a shift in your energies. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is clarified by the Moon, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you want this to work out. You're kind of like, okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm putting up a wall. I'm not really like jumping in with both feet. But let's be real. Me, myself, and I, we all know I want this to work out. You're manifesting things working out. You're manifesting you and this person coming together, them offering you their cup of love, you offering them your cup of love. And you're literally, like, you're showing me, I'm manifesting things working out. I'm manifesting this building and growing and moving forward in a positive direction. And I'm crystal clear on that. So again, everything that I'm telling you, this is not a surprise to you. You already know this because you're very in tune with yourself and you're very, I guess, connected to yourself. So you're able to be aware of, like, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and all of that. Let's take a look at the King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the World. Yeah, this person's coming in, right? And they're like, I want to heal things. I want to fix things, Pisces. And they're not just like energetically communicating this to you. They're verbally saying this. Like, there's a conversation. They're talking. They're like, look, I want to put this ending to bed. I want, you know, me walking away, you walking away. It doesn't even matter who walked away. Like, I want to put this to bed. I want to be able to get past this ending and move past it and heal things. And they're coming from a very logical place. This isn't them coming in and just like dumping a bunch of emotions on you and being like, oh my God, Pisces, I missed you. I need you back. No, they're like, look, I thought about this. I understood what I did wrong. I understood how, you know, to not repeat these mistakes again in the future. They're very level-headed in the way they're approaching this and the conversation that they're having with you. And you're also kind of like receptive to this. And so I do see that both of you wanting to be able to move past this ending, move past this, you know, difficult ending between the two of you and move in a much, much better direction. I like this. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups in the current situation. Three of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. You have your doubts, right? You do have your doubts about this person still. Everything's, you want it to work out. You both want to move past this ending, but again, they walked away. And so you do have this little like question mark about, okay, if we do reconcile, what about this? What about that? But it's not really that big. I would say like you having these doubts is like 10%, whereas the 90% is like, I'm so attracted to this person. I'm so into them. I want to reconcile. I want to be with them. I want things to work out between us. But again, the fact that they walked away, the fact that they abandoned you and kind of left you is still lingering there, which makes sense. They did it, so it's not just because they're back and they kind of realize the error of their ways doesn't mean that you're just going to 100% erase and forget about it, right? So again, all very mature how you're handling this. Internally, how you're handling this with them. Like I said, very boring reading. Not boring to me, but I mean, it's boring because, there's not a lot of ups and downs, and I know usually that doesn't entertain my viewers, but honestly, this reading just seems to be like you're in tune with yourself, you're communicating with yourself, you know what you want, the other person's coming in, they're being very clear as well, and I like this. I like this. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles in the near future. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I do see a little bit of stress here for you because you are, again, kind of getting swept up in all the feelings and this person coming in and just really kind of you being able to hop back on the I see this connection going the long distance train. That does kind of stress you out. You're kind of trying to be logical and practical about this, which again is fine, because you're seeing a little bit of a conflict between my heart wants to go 100 miles an hour. My brain is like, okay, Pisces, just slow it down, And so I do see a little bit of stress here in the near future because it's kind of like, well, who do I listen to? My heart, my head, both? Which one, which one do I pick here? But I don't see this lingering for very long. Let's see. Let's take a look, okay, at the Nine of Pentacles in the near future. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles again. There is love here, and this is a beautiful connection. And you're showing me, I feel the love, I feel this connection, right? But I want to move slowly. I'm still focusing on myself. I'm not diving in with both feet. Like I'm not diving in head first to this thing. My main priority, and you're showing this to me twice, my main priority is me, my stability, my needs, my independence. Yes, I'm offering love. I'm open to receiving love. I know this is a soul connection, but I don't want to rush into anything, right? At the end of the day, this person still walked away and you're still working on getting over that, and for them to prove to you that they have basically learned the error of their ways and they're not going to repeat this again. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in the near future. Ace of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, Judgment, Queen of Cups. Yep. And then eventually you're like, okay. Passion flood, the passion, I can't even talk. The passion is flooding in. The love is here. I love this person. They love me. I'm very attracted to them. I'm still moving slowly, but I'm also not going to pretend like I don't feel these things, like I don't want this, I'm not super attracted to this person. There's a very like a spark that kind of goes off in the near future. And again, you're handling this very maturely because you're like, I see this, I feel this, I'm allowing myself to feel this, the passion, the love. I'm not like rejecting it, but I can still take things slow while not rejecting these and allowing myself to feel these energies. Very beautiful reading, Pisces. I really enjoyed that. Very stable, calm energy. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month. From the universe, you get the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. You don't trust this person, right? At the bottom of the deck, you get the Five of Pentacles. You don't trust this person, and that's causing you a lot of stress when they're coming back in and trying to rebuild and trying to work and trying to be able to kind of reestablish this foundation between the two of you. Oops, I just hit the mic. You don't trust them, and it's this lack of trust which is causing you stress because you do want this. You do want a reconciliation. You do want to move forward with them. And again, they're coming in and offering that to you, but because you don't trust them, there's a little bit of anxiety and stress for you here about like, should I trust them? Should I not? Am I going to get hurt? Am I not? Are they trustworthy? Are they not? But again, it seems like you resolve this quite well with yourself, especially in the near future. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces, and I'll see you here on the next one.